Now they want to take away your gas stoves. Does anybody like gas better? You cook a lot more than I do. Because I have a lot of friends that are really into the cooking thing, and they say gas is better. So, but they want to take it away. They want to take away your washing machines and your dryers. They don't want to give you any water for the washing machine, even though you have so much water. You don't know what the hell to do with it up here. It flows out into the ocean.
Donald Trump knows what women want. At least that was his message to the New Hampshire Federation of Republican Women during their annual Lilac Luncheon this week. And like a misogynistic advertisement from the 1950s, he claims that women's greatest needs these days are washing machines, dryers, and gas stoves. This is just weeks after a jury found former President Trump guilty of sexual abuse. And yeah, he's still pounding this narrative that he alone can save the women from the scary world of progress. But as we know, women have much more to fear from a Trump presidency than perhaps any other candidate in the running. And now Trump is countersuing E. Jean Carroll for defamation, claiming in a court filing that Carroll defamed him on television after their last defamation trial concluded. But back to the washer and dryer of it all. As usual in these campaign speeches, Trump brings up ideas from the left that are so far from becoming actual policy to enrage and confuse his supporters. But within his antics, he contains a lot of really frightening ideas that he really does want to enact, blurring the line between what's clearly a charade of ridiculous entertainment and concrete policy promises. Take a look.
Made them competitive. Today, I'm announcing a new plan to protect the integrity of our immigration system. Federal law prohibits the entry of communists and totalitarians into the United States. But my question is, what do we do with the ones that are already here that grew up in it? I think we have to pass a new law for them. Using federal law in Section 212F of the Immigration and Nationality Act, I will order my government to deny entry to all communists and all Marxists.
So this is just blatantly a totalitarian screed that we shouldn't just pass off as garbled Trump banter. Yeah, he's been in politics for coming up on a decade, so we often tune his speeches out, and many networks even cease to broadcast them now. But within his obvious pandering to the far right are some very clear directives to his loyal followers. Anyone who does not think exactly like you or I is a criminal. They should not be let into our country, and even more, if they are already here, they should be eradicated. I know it goes without saying, but this is indefensible as a talking point from the front runner for the GOP nomination, persecuting political enemies. It's not like Trump could actually define any of the ideologies he names. He doesn't care what the labels mean, what the ideologies mean, and who he's labeling. American leaders used to build up the ideological differences amongst Americans as what made this country great, a flourishing of competing ideas that we as voters get to decide on. But the Trump playbook is to denounce this concept and instead single out opposing viewpoints as literal enemies of the state. For more of my coverage on The Breakdown, stay right here. You can watch my latest video on a MAGA trucker freaking out over Trump by clicking on the link in the description box below. Thanks so much for watching. You can follow me on all platforms at Caro Johnson 917.